Right then, Rosie, so we're making nice little improvements every week. You're into the 50s now, but this particular paper was a very nasty paper. So let's see if you can manage to stay with the sort of improvement that you're making. 76 was right, and 37. So B2, B1, B0, B1, that's right. 25 is also a factor of 25. 25 goes into itself once. So you lose a mark there. And that's good. That's good. £12.80 is wrong. Why you think there's only 8 books, I don't know, and you're not showing me any method, so I can't give you that. This question, they're asking for an estimate, so they want you to round those off to easy numbers, not to have to actually get the right answer. So even though you may have the right answer, you're not going to get any marks because you've made no attempt. What they're looking for you to do is to write that as, say, 51 times 10, so you can do it in your head, or 52 times 10, so you can do it in your head. So, for the first page, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11 out of 18. Okay, so there's 7 marks there already that you should be getting right, that you've left on the page. 15 times 9 add 30 is correct. Unfortunately, 15 times 9 isn't 141. Now, the little voice inside your head should be saying, should end in a 5 or a 0. And it's not, so you should be going back and checking that again. You scribbled out your workings, so I can't see what you did wrong there. But your method, apart from that, was fine. 220 equals something times 9 add 40. Good. Bad. You have to take the 40 off both sides first of all. So you do 220 take 40 is something times 9. 220 take away 40 is 180 is something times 9. To get the something on its own, you do the opposite of times it by 9, which is divided by 9. So 180 divided by 9 is 20. So that's what you've done wrong there. 16798 is good, 2 marks for that. 4 for the page. Now with this one, where you've drawn your axes, you should be going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You haven't made full use of the space that you've got there. So you're going to lose one of the 4 marks for the space. You've labelled your axes correctly, and that's fine, and you've left a gap, so well done. So out of the 4, you're going to get 3. That's not the mode. The mode is which one comes up most often, which is black. So that should be B, or black, or blue, whichever it is, I can't remember. So that one's nothing, but that one's right, well done. 36 centimeters is correct, well done. 9 times 3 is the area of one of those rectangles. So if it's this one that you've drawn, then you also need the area of that to add on to it. So you haven't correctly worked out the whole area, but you have got the right units. So you're going to get 2 out of the 3 marks there. 5, 8, 10 for the page. Right, so your maths here, you've done 18 divided by 2, which is 9. 9 times 12 is not 111. Okay, 9 times 12 is 100. Hang on. I've gone brain dead now. Hang on. 12 nines. 11 nines are 99. 12 nines are 108. So that should be 108. Then you should be doing 108 times 2 You're doing that, so that's okay. Now, so you've made a mistake with your multiplying. So of the 4 marks for the maths, you're going to lose 1 of them. However, as far as communicating to me what you're doing, you aren't. There's nothing there you're telling me why you're doing 18 divided by 2, or why you're then timesing that answer by 12 and doubling it. So you're not going to get any of the communication marks for what you've done. Obtuse is correct. This looks a bit big to me, this angle. Yeah, it's not. Should be 36. 36, look, is 10, 20, 30, 35. 36 is there. Yours is 47, 48. So you're not going to get that mark. There's no way that's 112. 112. Okay, you have to turn your protractor around so the 0 is on the line. 112 is over there. So both your angles are wrong, but you have made a triangle. So you get the mark for doing a triangle with your angles. 3, 4, 5 for the page. Good girl, that's right, well done. Not many people got that one right. Below sea level, yes it does, yes it does, well done. 5 for the page. That is correct. That is incorrect. This number should be 16 because there are 16 possible outcomes. Now we've done work like this in class since you did it on this paper, so hopefully you make a better go with that now. This isn't a scatter graph, it's a conversion graph, so it needs to keep going through 0. Okay, but the points are well plotted, so you'll get 1 mark out of that. And then what you need to do for this, because it doesn't go up to 50, is take a multiple or a factor of 10, factor of 50, sorry. So if you do, find how far it is in 10 nautical miles, and then multiply it by 5. 3 for the page. Take a look how I do that on the video clip. You cannot do a subtraction like that for time, because time doesn't work in tens, it works in 60s. So you can't do that method. It's really important that you understand that. The 1212 is correct, and so is that, so that's good. 2 marks there. That's right, well done. 22 is wrong. It's not a 7-sided shape, so that's wrong. It's got fewer than 7 sides, and this method here is wrong as well, so it's totally wrong. Have a look how I've done that on the video, see if it makes sense to you, but that's a tricky question. That method is wrong. You need to form an equation. You know it's on a straight line, so it adds up to 180, so you know that this angle plus this angle plus this angle equals 180. So they're looking for you to do that and then simplify and solve your equation from there. No, the first thing you have to deal with is the 54. So you've got to do 6 over 3. It's an add 54, which means to get rid of it you have to take away 54 from both sides. So that means you get that. To get rid of this bit is a divide by 3, so you have to do the opposite of dividing by 3, which is timesing by 3. So what we're looking for there is 27. So can't give you any marks for that. That's correct. Total for the page then, Rosie, is 11 for the paper, sorry. 11, 15, 25, 30, 35, 38, 40, 43, 45. Now 45 using my mark scheme is an E, and it's 10 marks off a grade D. Okay, but this was a particularly difficult paper, and 45 would have got you a D in the actual exam, and you'd have only been 10 marks off a grade C. Now, if you go back into the first half of that paper, even on the first page you've dropped 7 marks, so you'll easily find 10 marks that would have got you a grade C on that paper.